So when I started this life, they handed me a backpack and they said, everything that you need is inside. Your physical form, your identity, your car's extended warranty. Have a great life. I thought, okay, I mean, that's a little quick, but I mean, fine, I've got the backpack. They say it's got everything I need. And so I turned and went boldly towards my life. And they said, wait, hold on. There's just one more thing. Wait, we forgot. Just take this little device with you. Just don't worry about it. Just take it with you. And I was like, okay, that's a little sketch, but maybe a little more information could help. Like, what is it? They said, no, don't worry. You don't need it now. Just something in beta. Just trying it out here. Just put it in your backpack, take it with you. One day you'll be using it for absolutely everything that you do, no cap. And I thought, okay, weird, like red flag. First one I've identified between us, but okay. I've already got the backpack. What am I gonna do? What could go wrong? So I took the little device and I put it in my backpack and I went boldly towards my life. Well, little did I know that in taking that device, I would end up losing connection with everything that I had ever known, and that I would fall into a state of total isolation and total phone addiction. So fast forward 54 years, and I'm sitting in my garden, and I have all three of my sons home with me, safe and sound, after so many years outside the country, away from home. And we have our health, and we have our lives intact, and we have our sanity, more or less. So much to be grateful for. And I'm sitting there, it's the first light of the day, and I'm listening to the bird song that puts my nervous system at ease. And it's that golden light that's refracting off the top of the trees. And in one of the trees, my 10-year-old is climbing up there, and he's shooting an arrow in one direction and he's throwing a rock in the other direction. And meanwhile, he's telling me this incredible story about a deranged rabbit that we've sort of allowed to become part of our family in a codependent way. And it was, to all intents and purposes, and for those of you who have had the pleasure of parenting, almost a perfect moment. Your child is outside, connecting with nature, exploring, gathering information, connecting directly with you, telling you a weird, funny story, and I swear to God, I'm going to stop talking like this. And in no way whatsoever is your child asking you for either sugar or a screen. Mm-hmm. So, in this perfect moment, what was I doing, you might ask? What was Daddy doing? You might have figured it out already. I was doom scrolling, totally dissociating on my phone, having absolutely no idea where I was or who I was with. But somehow, in this moment, all of this became clear to me, and I had the most incredible realization that I had had in a very, very long time. I can turn this off. And that's what I did. So, in that crucial moment of taking back control of my life, taking it back from the technology that had been ensnaring me, I was able to find new sources of joy, new sources of energy, new sources of information, new sources of, entertainment that on a daily basis enrich my life and make me truly as horse manure crazy as I appear. in a good way. So I learned about the tangible benefits of grounding, or what is known as earthing, and the fact that we really truly are electromagnetic beings, and that when we touch the earth directly, we actually do get magnetically reset, bringing in a smorgasbord of health boosting effects, from lowering our health boosting effects, from lowering our stress levels, to lowering our blood pressure, to increasing our immune systems, to offering our car's extended warranty. I'm not going to make that joke again. I promise. I also learned about the tangible effects of what is known as forest bathing. Now, this is actually just walking in a forest, whether your shoes are on or off. It turns out that plants and trees emit these airborne chemicals. Now, that sounds a little bit scary, but guess what? When we inhale those chemicals into our bodies, they actually go inside of us and destroy growths, destroy tumors, and destroy cancer cells. I mean, thank you, who knew? But finally, I learned about the extreme emotional and physical benefits of what I like to call social closeness. That's being in close physical proximity to each other, close enough to actually touch and exchange parts of our microbiomes, which, shocker, is actually good for us. So, when I was able to shed my own tech addiction, I was able to sort of recover that awareness that we live in a truly magical world full of multiple layers of reality and multiple levels of mystery, and that waking up every single day on this wild and crazy planet is almost like a luxury that engenders gratitude and humility and dry sarcasm. But finally, when we embrace this gratitude, we get the chance to do what, as humans, we absolutely crave the most, which is to be able to give love and to receive love. And in that spirit, I reach out across the room, across the oceans, across the ether, across the zeros and ones, to say to you, I love you. Thank you.